to get to go there as a client, as a person with a project to be mixed, not just as a tourist walking around going, wow, this is a cool place, but actually be able to go into a studio and say, here are my tracks, here's my movie, and here's what I want to do. With an engineer there in this incredible space and this incredible locale and this incredible talent that works there, and the people who are going up and down the hall and the display case full of Oscars, and to be a person who just brings their project in was spectacular. It was the most amazing thing. Here's this goofball little movie that I made, and I get to mix it at Skywalker. I mean, it's about the most amazing thing. Our engineer listens to the tracks that I cut at home on my Premiere system, and says, I don't know if there's that much that I need to do here. So what do you say to that? Like, first of all, you're flattered and you're amazed, and secondly, you go, well, there damn well better be something you can do here. This is Skywalker Ranch. Come on, surely you could do a little better than I did at home on Premiere. And he says, well, I think you can replace your explosions. So, because I had the same like 5,001 sound effects explosions in there. So he pulled up the database of explosions and pulled up a bunch from Saving Private Ryan and put a bunch of Saving Private Ryan explosions in place of my original explosions, which was great because I was happy with that because that movie won 2 sound Oscars. So, they're good explosions. So we got those in there, and then we had some time left, and he said, well, what else do you want to work on? And I said, well, my actual effects are pretty cheesy. My Star Wars effects are pretty cheeseball. And he's listening, like my X-Wing drone, my basic, the X-Wing and the Millennium Falcon flying over and the laser sounds and everything. They're all sort of ripped from 1,000 different sort of internet sources and chopped together. And he says, yeah, hold on. And he gets up, he leaves the room, and he comes back in, he's got a big box full of CDs that are all bright red labels on them. These are all like Ben Burtt's actual original Star Wars sound effects, now digitized on a CD. Every bleeding one of them. It's a box of CDs about this big, all with red labels that says, do not remove from office. And they're not in the database. They're just on these CDs. They're not actually in the Skywalker database. And we started going through and we're pulling up like, X-Wing drone, and we slumped that in there and we put the actual, like, so instead of my 10,000 generations down, God knows where it came from, X-Wing drone, we've got the original digital master of the X-Wing drone in there. And that's that's the most spectacular thing of all time. And the other thing that was great about working on the film at Skywalker was people would wander by and they'd stick their head in the studio and there's a Star Wars movie playing. And they would say, what are you working on? What are you doing in here? And our engineer would say, oh, come on in. Have you seen this thing? You got to see this thing. And he would stop and he would make them watch Pink 5. And many, I'm sure, Oscar-winning folks came and watched Pink 5 at our studio and said, that's really great. Good job. Okay. See you later. They'd take off. It's pretty amazing. I think I would kill my grandmother to go back and be able to go back to, and fortunately for all of us, my grandmothers are all passed away now, so that's not really going to happen. But, I'll kill anyone. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill your whole family to go back to Skywalker. So I'm just let that be your warning, because it's the most amazing thing of all time.